Okay, right from the start, if you're looking for sensational entertainment, dogs fighting, all that, this is not the channel for you. If you're also looking for freebie stuff, oh, I want to know how to stop my dog from leash pulling, that sort of thing, this is not the channel for you at all. I'm going to launch into a few things here, and I'm going to try to keep it, you know, real, too legit to quit, as we say. And I'm Christophe Clugston, the Canine King. Why is that? Because I'm unbeaten, unmatched, and feared. So the people I'm going to talk about in general, ask them why they didn't dare take the $50,000 challenge. How come I'm undefeated, unbeaten? Because when it comes to raw dog training skill across many different types of dogs, I beat everybody. 51 years, 3 continents, Arctic to the jungle, military to movie dogs. I've trained more than anybody else, and you can see what I've done. And just for an example, some of the people I'm going to talk about, because I want to talk about the hypocrisy of the seminar dog trainers in the United States. And this is going to launch into a few things, because a lot of these people say, hey, I'm in this to help dogs. No, you're not. You're in it to make a lot of money. And it's unbelievable, because they're making more. See, I've been doing seminars in zero distance warfare, self-defense, and also sport fighting since the mid-90s. And I've partnered up and been with the Delta Force guys and such. And what we make saving people's lives and actually giving them actual skills in 2-3 days, 4 or 5 at the longest seminars we've ever done, or workshops, whatever you want to call it. That is real skills. People come away with real skills. It's not a lie. It's not a feel-good thing. And we're not charging what these dog trainers are charging for seminars for 2 or 2.5 days or whatever. They want to. I can think of one, a guy who can't compete with me, who did a bogus quarter mile. He did. See, I've done a quarter mile sit-stay recall legit. No one else has done legit other than the matriarch. And that's just one of the things. You know, the 110-pound monster American Bulldog, no tail, switch limp. Haven't seen anybody be able to do that in the 3-dog tests. Nobody's done that. And you can't, there's not one trainer that can do all of those with their own dogs. Not borrowing other people's dogs and stuff. Nobody can match me, so you should be listening to me. And I'm here to show you elite results. No free tutorials. I show you the results. You want to learn, come to me, and I'm far, you know, when it gets down to it, what I'm getting to is, I'm higher skilled. These guys can't touch me. But they're charging more than I am. So how does that work? You know, I'm the Bugatti, and they're the Ford Escort, but they cost you more. How's that? So, okay, they say that they want to help dogs, that they're in it to help dogs. Well, you know, number one, how many rescue dogs do they have? None. These people doing seminars that I've seen, they have none. How many rescues or shelters are they supporting around the world? None. 0. But they're in it for dogs, right? They're in it to help dogs. And by the way, Bandit's back here. Yeah, it's pretty hot. The air conditioning is going. So there's my Bandit. People have asked me, where's Bandit? Well, yeah, he's around. And anyway, so they're doing these seminars, and they're charging a flat fee, all expenses. Then they want a percentage of what the promoter makes. Now, look, why would? And they act like, oh, they're doing somebody a favor. Oh, I could stay home. I don't need to be doing this. Well, then don't do it. Stay home. Especially the ones that are retired from the government, already making a pension and stuff, acting like they're doing people a favor. I don't need to do this. I need to do, you know, look, you're making $4,000 to $5,000 on a weekend. What other damn job are you going to do? Because look, Delta guys are not making that on the weekend, and they got skills, and these people don't. And for example, the people doing these dog seminars around, you know, agility and all sorts of stuff. There's niche seminars. And what they're charging, are you coming away with real skills over the weekend? No, you're not. You're being introduced to something like, it's the same thing as trying to learn a language. You're not going to learn a language, and, you know, I'm an academic linguist. I speak 5 languages. You're not going to be able to learn a language in a weekend. So the same thing with that. it's the type of skills, the type of system you're using, but that's delving into something else. These might seem like tangents, but they're all connected here. And that's what makes me the Canine King, because I've got a wealth of information, and I've done more than anybody else has done, and my results, that's what, hey, any of these people talking, ask them why they were scared to take the $50,000 challenge. How come they don't want to mention my name? Because they don't want their base to know about me, because I'm better than they are. And that's just how it is. There's always somebody better, and I am better than they are. Yet they're charging a whole lot of money, and the promoter, like, why would the promoter do this? Because they need 20, 30, 40 dogs or people to show up. Hey, we charge this much if you bring a dog. Well, the people going with a dog are going to spend at least $1,000 for a weekend. At least $1,000. Who's got this? Oh, I want to help dogs. The people who have disposable income to waste $1,000 on a weekend to, be a sycophant or an acolyte, they're not the people who really need the help. You're not helping dogs. You're targeting a demographic that has disposable income, and I can tell you the ages and everything. I know this stuff. So the point is, yeah, you're really helping dogs. You're going to spend that. Then they want to charge people, it depends, $350, $500, depends who's doing it, to sit there and watch them. For what? What is that? What? Oh, look at me. I'm part of a group. I feel like I'm part of a group. Oh, let me be your sycophant. What are you coming away with? Nothing, really. Oh, I learned some. No, you didn't, because you can't apply it. And if they're so great, how come they cannot challenge me in the $50,000 challenge, huh? Why did they run? Why did they hide? They've had 5 years. They've had 5 years in total to try to beat me. They haven't done it. They can't do it. I have more raw dog training skill, more dogs that I've trained. I live with more dogs than they have, than some of these people have ever had in their entire life. I have more dogs right now than they do, and I've run the gambit. I've mentioned this because there is somebody that's better, and it's me. In every sport, every endeavor. Who can run the 4-minute mile? Who? If you can't run the 4-minute mile, then you're not as good as the guy who can run 4-minute miles, or 3:59, which is even better. The point is, there's always a competition. This is how it is. These people are charging. I'm going to show you the hypocrisy, because one of the things this channel is about is being the Ralph Nader or the Kevin Samuels in the dog sphere, the canine sphere. And that's what this is about. And if you don't like how I talk, I'm not the channel for you, because I'm legit. I'm telling you how it is. I'm a professional fighter background, a world #1 contender at one point. And so I don't care about the conflict. It doesn't bother me. And the competition, we're all in it. I just know we're in it. And these other people want to hide from it instead of rising to the competition. That's the whole point. The Canine King Challenge was to rise to it, but no, they want to dismiss it because they can't do it. And they don't want to say, well, that guy, me, is better than they are. So you got to ask yourself, who are they helping? What dogs are they helping? What dogs are they helping when they are trying to cash in on this? It's pathetic, It's like some of those during the 1980s, they'd have these benefit shows for rock concerts. A lot of that money never went to what they said they were helping. It went to the promoters. It's overhead. Yeah, whatever. But in this case, the promoters, why would the promoters want to do this? It's going to cost them a lot of money. They have to do all the advertising. They have to get the location. They have to get everything set up. If they're a good promoter, I'm talking about the dog seminars. If they are a good promoter, they know which hotels that people can stay at or whatever that are going to be dog friendly, as they say, meaning you can have a dog there. How about kid friendly? Why don't you kick the kids out? There's something. I want to go to that motel. Anyway, the point being is that, are they really helping dogs? No, they're after money, and they're crying. Oh, I could stay home. I don't have to do this. Then stay the hell home. Stay the hell home. You're inferior. You don't match me, and yet you're thinking, I want to make a bunch of money, and I could just stay here. Then stay the hell home. Who gives a good goddamn? Who cares? Stay home. Stay home. You're not helping dogs. Quit lying that you're helping dogs.